Well, hello. Welcome to Pekazeka. My name's Andre, and I'm sorry I'm a minute late, but I was trying to finish a smoke. Damn it all, can you people not even give a person one little chance to finish a cigarette? Anyhow, Pastor Carl, here I am. He's been gunning me. Can you believe it? Firing down things. Well, let's take a look who's in the chat today. Welcome, everybody. Linda van Rooyen, welcome. Lovely to see you again, Linda. I hope you are keeping well, taking care. Buzzy, thank you very much again for everything. Who else? Cameron, my right-hand man. How's it going? Buzzy, Ina, my wife's on before me. That's why. She always gets to school before me as well. And Pastor Coral, thank you very much. Hendo, my other right-hand man connection. How are you keeping, buddy? Debbie Murray, how's it, Debbie? Welcome. Good to see you again. I think I did spanner you up last time as well. I've tried to remember and see what I could do and push spanners and things there. Who else? Bart, my favorite chef in the whole world. I need you to cook for me one day. How's it going, buddy? How are you keeping? I wasn't sure if you were wanting to be spanned up or not, so I have not thrown one in your general direction yet. But if you're okay with it, I will make you a tool dude. And then, yes, we'll get to all the subscriptions now. Good vibes. Cameron, hello, good man. Yeah, Arbot, Hendo, just chilling. Hendo is just chilling. There we go. We are just chilling today as well. Yeah, I did a little bit of a tuk ride today. So I got a couple of things in line today. Well, the tuk ride, so I don't know if it's going to be boring, if it's going to be good. You guys can let me know afterwards or in the comments, or you can shout it out on the chat as well. DVD did 2 rides in a small tuk and a Maxima tuk, and Ina and I did a ride in a remorque tuk. I'll show you the different ones as we go around as well. And then basically I took quite a long ride and tried to take as much of the ride on the way home. Excuse me. So you got quite a lot of what's happening in the streets, what the streets of Cambodia look like, what the shops in Cambodia, sort of not inside them, but what the pavements, and you'll see what I mean when I talk about a long pavement that there is in Cambodia as such. So yeah, we went there. If there is time, because I'm not going to run over the hour at the moment, is the longest escalator that I have personally ever seen, but that is definitely in Phnom Penh, Cambodia. I think it runs up 5 floors without stopping at a floor. DVD and I took the liberty of riding up there with Ina as well the other day, and we thought we'd show you that. And then DVD and I climbed into a cage, not to do cage fighting. We did fighting, but we weren't fighting each other. We decided to do some VR fighting, of which Ina did some recording of as well. So if we've got time for that, we shall do so as well. Before I introduce everybody and do my let's go that way, Anna-Marie Null, F1 in just under an hour. Great, Anna-Marie. You are my timekeeper today. You tell me to get the hell off, and I might actually get to see some Formula One as well. Mind you, I'm not the biggest Formula One fan. I need to get around it, but MotoGP is what I'm missing hectically at the moment as well. But starters go for starters. Hendo, I think it's hitting you fully in the face at the moment. The news of the Queen that has passed away. And I think it's very sad. I'm probably not a royalist or something like that, but I'm not anti-royal, if you want to put me that way. I honestly believe that it is history in the making. I think it's the end of an era to have someone like that pass away. Yes, you know what? I know people are saying gone too soon. 96 is a very blessed age to have reached, but our condolences and our thoughts and our prayers to the family and the people around her. I think she was loved by many in the world. I think she still comes from 70 years on the throne, that's no joke. And I think she still comes from the older times, you know what, where respect and dignity and things like that meant something. You know, in the world these days, it's If you take a look these days, it's just, yeah, it's a rat race, and absolutely a lot goes out the window. And I think she still had some of that in her. I think she was a very loved mother, a very loved grandmother, and a very loved great grandmother. And yeah, my heartfelt sympathies. It's it's never it's never good to see someone go. Doesn't matter if you 26, 46, 66, or 96. It's always painful to greet somebody. And yes, she did have a good run on there, but at 70 years, you know, the sad thing, and a friend of myself were talking about it the other day, the sad thing is she became queen so young and has been a royalist her whole life. She seems to have, and the royals in general, miss out on what you and I take for granted. She has never been able to walk into a Starbucks and just grab a cappuccino and sit down there and chat to someone and drink their cappuccino. She's never been able to walk into a McDonald's or a Burger King and just grab a burger and sit down and yak at someone while sipping on a milkshake. I'm sure there's different things. Let's take a look. Good yourself. I hope you're doing well in Kroonstad. It's not. Oh, it's hot in Kroonstad. Nice, Cam. Then I've got good things. Trying to get the scratchy throat. Oh, scratchy throat. Throats are terrible, bro. I was coughing my ass loose yesterday. Yeah, it's a shame for anyone to lose a loved one. So you know what? Not just the Queen obviously because of her popularity, but yeah, if anybody else has, it is something. Hendo says definitely an end of an era. Charles is not so popular at all. Princess Diana's shadow still around, so to speak. Yes. Unfortunately, Charles and Camilla will always live in the shadow of Diana. Anna Marie says, I don't know why they did not skip Charles and go straight to the younger blood. I suppose Charles has been waiting 73 years for a job. He should get one sooner or later. No, I don't know. I don't know. You know what? Some people say he would make a good king. We will make a good king because he is king. Others have suggested that goes to William straight away. I think it has already been accepted that it'll go to Charles. But yeah, something that came up, I was watching a thing this afternoon actually, and someone said, Charles is a good man, and there's much he can do, and he does his duties well. But the one thing that he's always had was his mother to lean on, or his mother's backing, or his mother's guidance. And yeah, it has now all of a sudden he's on his own and needs to start making decisions, and that's going to show his tenacity. Yeah, it seems like Britain's changed things around a bit. The prime minister was a dude, and the royal leader or monarch was a queen, and now they've changed them around, and now the prime minister is a lady, and the monarch is a king. So, oh, Carl, I don't think that's going to happen. King of Cambodia. Oh my goodness me. No, I like ladies too much. No, I'm kidding. Debbie Murray says, good one. I'd rather want to retire at 73. Yeah, I'd like to get to retire at 73. And yeah, another one, Anna Marie says, the proof will be in the pudding. Yes, it will be. There's nothing more. But I do believe, as Endo has said, it's an end of an era. So yes, my condolences, my heartfelt sympathies to Britain, to the family and that close to them. It is the end of an era. It's history in the making. It is very sad. But it did remind me of the time that Van der Merwe went to visit the Queen, and he got the opportunity. And the Queen took him for a ride on a horse and cart. And there's the two horses in front there in the cart, and one of the horses being a little naughty. And And they looked around and they carried on. And a second or two later, the horse. And they sat, and a little while later again, the queen eventually turned to Van and said, "Oh, I am so embarrassed. I'm really, really sorry about that." And old Van looked at the queen. He says, "Oh, don't worry, Queenie. I actually thought it was one of the horses." So to make it a little bit of lighting there. So, yeah. But yeah, so for the queen, I will share a little picture for her going away. There we go. I've done my duties, Paddington. Take me to my husband. I like those little pictures because all over the place there's wonderful pictures of the queen, beautiful pictures of the queen. I know everyone is posting them. I did post one on the Echo, but I posted one of the corgi looking back, and no one was there holding his leash. But yes, goodbye, queen. Let's kill that one. Right. Then quickly, not to forget, there is a lovely young lady. I think I don't want to give her age away, but and she has a website with the story of her book. And if you're wanting to go to the website, it is called whitezulubook.com. I think they have put it up. There it is over there. The story of a misplaced South African, Fiona Timms. In the gallery, you meet some of the characters you will read about, and I hope that faded images will become vibrant for you as they remain for me. Well, say, and your left, you find me with an old friend, Dusty, a bear of some 63 years, shared in those adventures riding across the open veldt so many years ago. I had a bear like that. He was just called Teddy. And he had a different shirt on. But yes, Fiona, the site goes to all about who she is. Do get to read about it. There's authentic photos and absolutely, wow. Absolutely interesting. I would love to get my hands on that book, by the way. It's just I'm a little bit far away. The story of a misplaced South African, future projects. And then, of course, there's the gallery where you will meet and see different people. Now, I'm not going to go through the gallery with you because I want you to go to the site called whitezulubook.com. And there you will find beginnings of formality, Delia and me dressed for polo, and I don the uniform of St. Anne's. Okay, very, very interesting. Absolutely beautiful. And the great news is, if you haven't been there yet, let's put me in the photo as well. I'm also important here. The great news is, if you haven't been there yet, pop over to whitezulubook.com. It's the story of a misplaced South African. It is the website of Fiona Timms. But if you haven't been there yet, you do want to go over. There's a brand spanking new YouTube channel, Fiona Timms. That's what it's called. It hasn't got one single video on yet. It has 231 subscribers, of which I will add that I am one of them already. And I cannot wait for her to start. She is going to be reading extracts from her book on there. And if you've heard her, I'm sure you have heard her, you will realize that that is the voice of someone who can tell you a story with emotion and feeling in it. And I cannot wait. So guys, if you haven't subscribed yet, zoot over to Fiona Timms. I think they've put here's the book. Thank you very much. Hendo has put the book in there, and it is whitezulubook.com. Thank you very much. There we go. And I cannot wait for the first videos to start rolling. I know you're busy building it up and putting it together and everything first, and it does take time, but it's like waiting for Cobra Kai to hit Netflix. It hit Netflix on Friday, and Friday night, or should I say Saturday morning at 1 o'clock, I finished it. I'm assuming that is Fiona Tim's YouTube channel. There we go. The link is in the chat over there. Yes. Let me just can this quickly. Yes, Anna Marie, the words change of the British national anthem. It's now God Save the King, God Save our gracious King. May he, not her, care for her, or something like that. God Save our King. And then the coins change and the stamps also change. Quite something, hey? Yeah. It's a whole lot of changes going on there. Fiona, it's only but a pleasure. I do know of all your challenges that you're going through. I just don't feel it is my space to try and bounce publicity for Pepper's Echo off any unhappiness or unpleasantness that anybody is having. I will state my fact that I agree with you 150%, and that karma is turning itself around. But I just feel that there's enough people having a cat fight and a soap opera without me needing to join in. And that would be most unfair of me, because all it would be doing is pulling publicity from negativity that is not required. But I love your site. I love the website, and I can't wait. I am waiting in great anticipation for you to bring up your readings, and I want you to read it. I don't think anybody, I know your voice, and I just think that voice will tell that story. It almost reminds me of Meryl Streep, the story Out of Africa. Now, I don't want to say that it's the same story, but it's just the beginning where it says, "Ek had 'n farm in Africa." I had a farm in Africa, which is really, really great. Looking forward to that. So, yeah. Fiona has some awesome, yes, Cameron, Fiona has some awesome life stories to tell. I have had Fiona tell me a few little bits here and there. You lucky man, Camera. Cobra Tide, I'm going to watch that. Cobra Kai, Cobra space Kai. It's actually the 5th season. And if you ever enjoyed Karate Kid in 1984, it is the same actors from 1984, excuse me, that act in it now. So Daniel LaRusso's back, Johnny's back, John Cleese is back. What's that? Terry Silver's back. All the people from that era is back. It's so nostalgic. I just love it for the cheesy nostalgia in it as well. And it's hit 100% on what's it, Rotten Tomatoes, and I love it. I love it to bits. Really, I do. Who's this? Hendo. I only watched 4 episodes of the new Cobra. Hendo, it broke on on Friday. You should be finished with it. It broke on Friday at 1 o'clock Saturday morning. I switched off the last episode of it. Debbie says, I'm looking forward to hearing the stories, seeing her videos. Congratulations, Fiona. Well done, Fiona. I think there are so many of us waiting to see you there. I thought the anthem would have to be they, them. I don't know. Sorry, I just got you there. No, him. I think it's still him. He's married to Camilla. What do we got, Cameron? Rather expensive for the British taxpayers. Yes, it is going to be, because it's coins, it's anthems, it's what's the name? Okay, yes, we got to get to Tuk Tuk rides. My wife is getting. It stays so gracious. Yeah, there are names, road name changes. Debbie Murray, thanks so much. Cameron, all inclusive. Fiona says, yes, my book is a little like Out of Africa. Yeah, but my ancestors came to South Africa in 1652 with Jan van Riebeeck. Wow. I cannot wait to hear it. I'd love to see the book, but I'd love to hear it read by you. That's the whole thing. I think your voice and your tone, and I think your emotion makes it as well. Anna Marie, I love watching Faulty Towers. Charles even identifies him. Cobra Kai trailer. Okay, there's the link for the Cobra Kai trailer. Hendo's put it in there. Thank you very much. Fiona says, thank you, everybody. Fiona, me too. Right. Before I do the Tuk Tuk, I would just like to give a quick little shout out to always the man, the moment, love the dude to pieces, Ronaldo Host. Don't forget to go and actually take a look. Subscribe to him if you're not. Go and pop over to Ronaldo Host. He does so much good for people as a person. Really, you know what? Sometimes he might sound a little strife as such. However, get to meet him. What a pleasant person he is. Really, he actually goes well. I mean, he's come on to Pepper's Echo before. I will try and have him then now that I have an audience. But I did have him with all his entourage on here last year. It's about a year ago already that I had him on, and I think I'll ask him on again if he doesn't mind. And well, guys, you know, he calls it as it is. I think he actually said it the other day, where Chris Wyatt really analyzes specific things. He's more generic. I nearly said chaotic, but no. Generalizes, pulls it out all over the place. A lot of fun. Really, really good to look at, watch at. The next one we're looking at is, yes, retired Colonel Chris Wyatt. The Colonel is absolutely awesome. He's currently touring South Africa. And wow, even when he's not in South Africa, he comes from Pennsylvania in the United States. He has probably the best knowledge of anyone that I've ever met or come across. He's also got a really, really good heart on him. He was on the show. He actually, this is what I'm saying. He's in South Africa. He's under the most immense pressure ever. And he still actually took some time to come onto this Little Pepper's Echo. And wow, thank you very much, Colonel. And yes, so don't forget to rush over there. Your rugby news, your insights, your analysis, your follow-ups. You can't beat it, guys. You can't beat it. You do not watch any other news except for Chris Wyatt, and you got it. Right. But I suppose we're looking to look at House, where is it? Charles cost the British taxpayers too much already. I should just pass it to Camilla now. Hey? No, I'm kidding. That wasn't the horse. I definitely read Out by Me, and I can mimic my mother and crazy Scottish mother-in-law. Or that lass. Yeah, the Scotsman. He was at a show the one day, and the little lady, and forgive me if this comes out rude, but I just love this joke. And the little lady comes up to him. She says, "Oh, excuse me, sir. What have you got under your kilt?" He says, "Lass, you'll have to have a feel." So she sticks her hand under his kilt. She looks at him. She says, "Oh, gruesome, hey?" He says, "Unless you keep your hand there, it'll grow some more." Anyway, forget it. Yeah, it's one of the dirty ones that I do like, but I think it's good. This week, Ronaldo hosts. There we go. Hendo says, this week, Ronaldo hosts Germ Warfare, Chris White, etc. Panel live stream soon. Lovely. Not as much as his brother attorney's fees. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think he's lifting his head up anyway. He's not got mom to prepare him. Debbie, Amol Gesyp, Hendo for sure. My late husband wore kilts. I love kilts. Fiona, I was in the Kimberley Regiment Scottish pipe band for 9 years of my life. And we were true to the Queen. Let me put it that way. If you know what a true Scotsman is, when the Queen is on the throne, we wore our kilts and our doublets. We had all our uniforms brought in from Scotland. The doublets. The whole band wore feather bonnets. We were an absolute. It was stunning to watch it, and we wore the Mackenzie tartan with your pipers had the dark green doublet, and we had the red doublet for the drums, and then your plaids were also Mackenzie as we went along as such. Okay. I've got to go on for my tuk-tuk rides. Ina's Ina is telling me that it's time that I actually showed you. Switch over there. Sorry, he's just swinging pictures around and everything. Talk about a little bit of tuk-tuk along the way. So as you have Uber in South Africa and the rest of the world, and they come along, and we do have cars here, don't get me wrong. It's just cars are more expensive. So what we do is we have tuk-tuks and Commando. And Marie, 100%. 100%. Trust me, for 9 years, I was Commando under my kilt. My most embarrassing time was, and I've got to tell you this one before I go into the tuk-tuks. When I left Kimberley, and that was 9-10 years of Kimberley Regiment Pipe Band, I moved up to the Eastern Transvaal, which is now called Mpumalanga. And I joined a pipe band in White River called the Stevenson Hamilton pipe band. And was it Bernie Stevenson? I can't remember. Bless his soul. He has passed now as well. And I joined them, and they said, well, come and practice with us one evening. And I went up and I practiced with them. And wow, I could play. So that was great. And they said, okay, well, here's uniform for you. We're playing at this church on Sunday. Pitch up and we can play. So the Sunday I pitched up, I was like really, really all great. And what usually happened, and you know what, guys will be guys, so excuse this if it's rude again, but I flipped up my kilt in front of everyone. I went, short arm inspection. And then I put my kilt down. And then I looked around. And none of them were true traditional Scottish kilt wearers. They all had like PT shorts or spandex shorts. And I felt like the earth needed to swallow me up. And Marie says 30 minutes till lights out on track. Okay, so I need to start that, yeah. Sideways from inner, eyes from yeah. Sideways out. Okay, so let's go. First of all, we have the normal little tuk-tuk. This is your smallest tuk-tuk you get, and it's got like you'll see now, Divan will drive in it, and he's taking a little bit of video in that. And you'll see it doesn't have any doors on the side there. This one we just grab all over town and anywhere, and when you can't find out anything to that effect. New nickname now, Commander Andre. Thanks, Debbie. But yeah, this is your little three-wheeler tuk-tuk, and that's where we go all over the place in these things. This is our car. This is our mode and means of transport. And then we get another one. It's called a Maxima. And this is how I go to school every single day. I usually catch the little one back because I'm going back from gym, but Ina and I go to school together. And this is the one, and you'll see that this one actually has doors in there. If we take the pups anywhere, we usually get a Maxima as well, because then we can put them down on the floor and they won't jump out of the tuk-tuk as well. But it's also got like a little motorbike steering wheel on it, and the gears actually change on the wheel. So if you're on the steering, so when you're accelerating this side, you actually have sort of a clutch, and your gears change up and down on the left-hand one. It's quite a little thing there. What do we got there? Tim says, true, that tuk-tuks didn't last long in Durban. No, but that is what you'll see now in the streets and that when I do the video with you, because I'm going to do a little bit of riding around. What's Cameron say? Did you know that while the Queen is on the throne, the Scottish wear? And no, they don't. When the King is on the throne, they're all supposed to wear. No, they do. It's the other way around, as far as I know, Cameron. So, yeah, when the Queen is on the throne, they don't. When the King is, they do, so, as far as I know. And that is why we were true to the throne. But, yeah, so this is the one with doors. And then the other one that we love taking is called a remorque. And you'll see it actually has this, like, motorcycle. And then it's got this hooked onto the back. And it's a 125cc. And for heaven's sake, if you ever have a Honda Dream, don't ever give it away. That thing does miracles. And then it has 2 seats with a little roof. And trust me, I actually went to fetch a desk once. And then I said to the guy, okay, thank you very much. I'm going to have to get a little truck or something now. And he said, no, not a problem. He put the whole desk on top of the roof. And off we came back again with the desk that I bought. But yeah, you can at least put at least 4 people into there. The remorque, the mini, or the Maxima can get about 3 people with a squash, and that one I would say definitely only 2. That's the standard one. There's your and there's the remorque one over there. Okay. So now let's take a look at the the drive, the Sunday drive. Oh man, pause. Right, so I'm going to probably try and talk you through this, and then you can get to see how we went through Cambodia. What's the Maxima Tuk Tuk is cute, like a little VIP cab here. And that's what we drive in, guys. This is, and you'll see the roads. If it's not a tuk tuk, it's a scooter, and if it's not a scooter, it's a mother ass bucky or a truck or ute or whatever some of the people call them, or whatever. Didn't the Eastern Cape have ambulances like that? I thought they were going to bring something like that in. Yeah, I'm not too sure. Yeah. Cambodians very obliging. Yes, they are. They're actually. They've suffered a lot, and it's something that I'd actually like to have Chris come and talk on about, because he does have quite a lot of knowledge on the genocide that they went through. I just think they face it differently, South Africans. It's still a very painful past to them, but they go on. I mean, if you hear a Cambodian guy say, I'm going to start my own business, you think, well, you're going to have directors, and who's your corporate, and where's your buildings, and his own business is actually mean he's going to put up a few shelves on a pavement and put some smokes and some snacks and things in there, and that's it. He's going to start there. Those were, I've seen horrific videos of how many people get transported on a motorbike. Yeah, well, many people, they're called moto dots. If you want to go smaller than the tuk tuk, you just call up a moto dot, and it works on a program called Grab. You'll see a lot of them got Grab advertised or Pass app. But then there's the moto dot, and you just call him, and it costs a lot less, and he pulls in, and you just sort of side saddle or jump on the back of him, and he'll take you to wherever you want to be. But yeah, unfortunately, these accidents are pretty bad, because you have cars and bikes and things, especially the big cars, come chasing out. There's no stop streets on crossways and things like that, and they just come chasing out and through, and there's definitely a weekly thing there. Those are terrible, expensive disasters. ANC cadre money laundering. Anyway, let me get you onto the tuk tuk drive. So this is, I don't know if I've shared it with sound now. I can share it with sound. Tell me if you don't want the sound. It's not really important to have sound, but sometimes it's nicer to just not be listening to my droning voice all the time. There we go. And this is DVD. This is the small one. And everything, buckies and trucks. This is inside, so this is how it looks like when you're taking a ride. Those sides roll down. Stop it there. No, again, those sides. Oh, that sound. Let me go back to you. That sound is what when they're pulling their little carts around, and they're selling either fish or they're selling things or whatever. Instead of calling out all the time, they make a little if they can't afford a microphone that just keeps on shouting out for them. If you take a look up here, that's a little roll up side. So when it rains, they roll it down so you don't get wet. Here we go there. Yeah, that sound there. That is actually somebody selling stuff. He's just showing you around there at the back. That's where you sit. Some are closed, some are open in the back there. Yeri is now going to get into. There's another tuk-tuk going past. It's like a normal taxi. There he goes. And there he's in the back of the Maxima. As you can see, it's got doors on it. And there's his cool drinks. There's the driver's cool drinks there. Quite happily, he's got his cool drink in there. They obviously, it's like an Uber app, but it's called Grab. The other one is called Pass app. There's one called Tada. I'll actually do that for you guys sometimes, because it's got I nearly said Tesla, but it's a battery operated little tuk-tuk. Looks similar to the normal tuk-tuk, but it's called an onion. My sister-in-law saw a whole, My sister-in-law saw a whole school run on just one motorbike. 5 people. Wow. Yeah, they do that, all the day. No problem. Love the free aircon. Yes. Although it's blooming hot air all the way. Squeaky salesman. Do you eat street food in Cambodia? Fiona, no. I eat Western. I'm sorry, I'm too much of a wimp to go for the street food. I, however, did on Friday, I went and had po or pho for the first time, which is Vietnamese noodles in like a broth, and then they bring you a whole lot of twigs and stuff with. I should have actually filmed it. I'm not much of someone who can remember to film these things when it happens, but with like a lot of herbs and things, and you can put that in. Of course, like I'm like, no, I'm not putting that in. I put some bean sprouts in. I put a little bit of pepper sauce, pickled garlic, and some other Hanoi sauce, not Hanoi, Hyman sauce or something like that. And I ended up with a shrimp po, which is like Vietnamese, like flat, long noodles in like water, which is flavored, and then you put all your flavoring in. So, and I've had lok lak. I do try here and there. I'm just afraid that I'm going to get a pickled lung on a stick or something like that, which I'm really, really worried about. But yeah, so I do. I've had. There's a place called One Duck that I sometimes get beef and rice with. There's like egg in this chopped up beef, and then there's a place with. What's the other one called that we get? A kebab, and it's got like the sort of cup thing with either beef or pork, and I don't know. One day we had bad pork here, and I've just never eaten pork again. That's it as such. Alison, hello, so wonderful to see you, my dearie. I hope you're keeping well. We're on a tuk tuk ride. Let me just let you carry on with the ride there, so long. Looking through the. There you can see the back is open on this one. You'll see the tuk-tuks are standing along the road. We do have vans. They will actually have vans like that, which you can hire. There, but you'll see tuk-tuks passing all the way. That is your little locked door. There's a 1400 bakkie that is passing, as you can see. And once again, our 1400 bakkies are just these bikes towing instead of a remorque carriage. It's just an open carriage. That's my school, by the way. That's ICS International School. This was yesterday afternoon, so obviously no one is there. But that's my school. That's where I work. And as you can see, it almost looks like just another building. It's not like the playing fields, the rugby fields, the entrance, whatever. It's like restaurant, bank, apartment, school, bank, whatever. Cost of small car in Cambodia, Hendo, can be about $2,000. You can get a little, those little Kia things and that. You can get them out. For a Honda CRV and a Ram, oldish ones, you can do about 5,000. I say for a decent there's that crumbs now. Prius, they like their Prius here as well. And if you want a decent Prius, 9,000-10,000 for a nice Prius as well. Do so. Alison, I know you have a spanner, Alison. Yes, Alison, I gave you a toy to play with while you're here to stop all those other. I was absolutely dumbstruck last time because I am not used to having trolls on you. I'm just used to having good people. What's Anna Marie say? Do they sell food that you be oh boy to us? I did actually show the people when I went to a night market once on one of the videos. What I will do is when we get hold of Sophia, we will go to maybe a market and show you some food there. Crickets on sticks. No, I haven't seen that, but you know what? Sometimes you're just not sure. I know there's one that has a pig lung on a stick, and I'm like, and it also depends on how you make it. It's pretty bland. You know what? It doesn't matter how it looks. It's sometimes just blandly taste. So it's delicious if you have activated charcoal. You can try other foods. Yes, I will try here and there, and we'll look. We did one with kochi chicken, but that was Korean chicken. But and then we did one with DVD in them where they actually made frog. They actually barbecued or bride frog and ate it. Naturally, I refuse to partake in that. And as I said, small car, you can go for those like little mini Kias and things like that for about $2,000. And then CRV, Honda CRV, RAV, oldish ones, you can get about $5,000, $6,000. And then, as I said, if you want a decent Prius, you're looking at about 9,000-10,000, and then obviously the trucks and that you're going up a little bit. Lexus badge and the Tuk Tuk. You can see BMW badges, Lexus badges on the strangest of vehicles. You will have one vehicle with another vehicle's badge on, and it's cool. No problem there. What's Debbie saying? More nothing on this earth would persuade me to eat anything from streets in Far East. Thank you, Fiona. So, yeah, people always say to me, do you have a problem with the food there? I said, no, I have no problem with the food. Yeah, I eat my Western food, and there's over enough Western food. I had a bacon and cheeseburger this afternoon. And last night we went out to a lovely place that actually does wood pizzas called Pizza 4. 4 pizzas or something like that. But what a stunning, stunning place. I'll tell you about it sometime. Frog's French Legacy. Yeah, well, it is a Cambodian one too. Alison says, I'm busy on the site from education department on Tuesday. Oh, yes, work. Price to pay for becoming well-known appointment minds. Yeah, no, I have appointed as many people as I can think of and remember, and I've been able to do to throw spanners at. Fiona, I think I've given you a spanner as well. USA Deep South, I've tried Padas. Oh, hectic. Yeah, well, anyway, this is the one that I got onto.
The remorque?
I suppose I must actually make the sound go down. I remember Cameron saying that it's better at a 70. I'll put it down to a 50. Yeah, this is getting onto the remorque now. Pretty cool. And the nice thing about remorque, you sit at the back and you have a smoke and just chill. You check, I put my legs up there now. And these are the streets. This is coming away from Olympia Mall now. And we've just been to Olympia Mall. Went to buy Sophia some birthday present. And there you can see like Tuk Tuks are like taxis pulling out there. There's your standard small taxi. No entry. It's okay. We can enter there. Tuk Tuks enter there. There's a Maxima, as you can see, it's got a door. And then we wait. I think I cut it over here, but I did try and put it together quickly for you there. But as you see, Bucky's big. Oh, very few trucks and things. You're going to see them there. Thanks, Fiona. Gonna smash them trolls. Yeah, let's see. Maybe they're not really interested. But now you'll see. They're all going left, right, and center. And now Tuk Tuk driver decides it's just time to slot in. I will show you now. We actually get to a circle. It is a nightmare getting to a circle. There you can see on the sides of the road, there is opticals. I don't know what place that is. It's in a funny word. Sliding doors are closed there. But these are your businesses on the side of the. And as you can see, pavements jack-packed. There is no ways you can walk on the pavements. And this is the main road. It's a double road. It's the N1. Like it's NR1, National Road 1, that goes through the middle of Phnom Penh. So that's why it's actually got the sort of. There we go. You put your feet up, cross your feet on the other seat. As you can see, most people have done it before me. It's a couple of new bikes being delivered. There's another optics place. But as I say, there's a little cafe over there. And, of course, crawling with your... there's a woodworking place with your scooters. And then, as you will see, most of the people, take a look, most of the people live above their business there, guys. Just take a look. You will see if it's not apartments above there that are being rented out. There's like fans. You can buy fans there. And there's flower shop. And look, you know what? It's my business. It's my pavement. You will not walk here. I will trade there. There's another Bucky over there with stuff on the back there. There's the Prius. They enjoy the Prius here as well. If you order a car, because that's the next thing up, is especially at night or when it's raining, I'll pick up a car. Not that much more expensive, but does make your bank account drop a little bit faster. Yeah, a little bit better pavement there, but there's not much going on there. There's this is Devon's. How did I get Devon in the middle of nowhere all of a sudden? I just want to see something. Let me just take this out. Yeah. Okay, I don't know why I suddenly put Devon's little. But yeah, that was Devon's in the Maxima there. There's a delivery vehicle. Circle K, that's like a 24-hour like little mini mart that stays open all the way with us. Delivery trucks with their little selling stuff, ATM, coffee, bakery. It's actually a very simple place. Business goes on. People do what they can do. They drive however they can drive. This is in the back of us again. And you'll hear hooters all the time. Now, hooters are not rude in Phnom Penh, in Cambodia. People are just like, toot, I'm here behind you. Okay, no problem. I'll move out the way. Toot, I want to come past. Okay, over there. Toot, toot. It's like, it's not a problem. I don't use my rear view mirrors, so you use your hooter and I'll know you're there. That's it. Yeah, it looks like a small house and a tuk tuk. I think these poor guys live on these tuk. There's a little electric bike. I think these poor guys live on tuk tuks because, I mean, that's their money and they don't get very much. I mean, what was this? This was about $2.50, maybe close to $3. I don't think it even made $3 from Olympia to home. Oh, we do have graffiti. There we go. There's hooters, and it's just like, hey, I'm here behind you, and nobody turns around. There's no fingers, there's no guns. It's like, it's okay, not a problem, bro. Just pull out a sign. Oh, Buzzy, I hope you're getting better from that. You need to get to the quack tomorrow. Yeah, hooter communications, and no fingers, no guns, no problems, nothing like that. Unlike taxis, they can be a little bit grumpy. That is the Vatinak building. It's like an iconic building. It's supposed to look like a dragon. If you take a look up there, the scales and the dragon's back. It's a stunning place. I need to go in there one day. I just can't afford to walk through the door because they have like really expensive places in there. And this is the Vatinak Tower and Vatinak building over there. And you'll see it's like it's meant to sort of simulate a dragon. But as you can see, it's just brand name after brand name in there. So it's like, ooh. And then, yeah, a couple of floors up. Starbucks, my favorite coffee shop. I believe South Africa has eventually got pumpkin pie flavor in there, in Starbucks there. We're all pied out, and it's not actually pumpkin. It's more like a cinnamon. Don't forget, just up the road. There's Choi Chung Va Bridge. Now, we actually stay across the bridge, so we'll still be driving with us. There we go. Check. A tuk-tuk can be loaded as well, and I'm telling you, do they load these tuk-tuks? There's a nice little 3 baby in the middle, but that's standard. You can go 4 and 5 on there as well. One thing about the main road is the main road does look a little bit cleaner. But, yeah, it can be. Yeah, Raffles Le Royal Hotel. Beautiful, beautiful, stunning place. It's like the 5-star that is a 5-star hotel there. But we bought, I think I got a soda. It was a Fanta. And I got a gin and tonic on a half-price day because we had that tuk-tuk race thing there. And it cost me $9, half price. So I don't want to pay full price there. I had to travel to K Taxi once, yeah. And cause I speak Zulu, I was given a seat in the front. Nice. Never been so terrified. Don't worry. After you've hit tuk-tuks, you're okay for anything. There's our Hyundai garage. So we do have Hyundais here as well. But you'll see it's mainly that they prefer the vans and that. There's a very smart car place here as well. They have big cars. I don't know what they compensate for. Yeah, Hotel Phnom Penh, also a very, very nice hotel in the evening. That is pretty much lit up and that as well. There should be a Pizza Hut further on. Honda. There's Honda. And as you can see, like we have Honda in South Africa. It's like these bikes and, you know, off-roads and things like that. Here it's just like scooters. Yes. And we do have Caltex there as well. There's a Caltex garage as well. But once again, take a look. The pavements, guys, are full. You walk in the road. These guys utilize every bit of pavement. A government hospital. Yeah, this is Calmet Hospital. They are building on, but it's, yeah. Unfortunately, the health system here is not, public health system is not a first world public health system, unfortunately. There's Pizza, what's it? Pizza Den or whatever. Not Pizza Den, Pizza Company. Very expensive though.
This is the French embassy, huh?
Zulu on my stupid, a Zulu on my K-taxi, Fiona. Yeah, Raffles is a very, very famous hotel. Yeah, it's not the only one. There's Raffles are in different countries as well. Raffles Le Royal is definitely part of it, and then there's also Raffles Clinic here as well, which is also.
Where is it?
And then if you take a look there, there's like the Twisted Gun.
Twisted Gun.
And apparently at the end of the we must actually get a slip of that a bit as well. At the end of the genocide war, they took the weapons that were left over and melted it together and made that Twisted Gun. Buzzy, if I don't tip that tuk tuk, even when I go back, when I finish with gym in the evening, then I just get a small tuk tuk, and I very, very diplomatically move to the center of the tuk tuk in the back, just so that I don't like tip it or anything to that effect. But no, they don't tip. They're pretty okay, and you just be fine. A little bit of accident. Usually, sometimes even the tuk tuks jump onto this area over here, and because this is like the little bike track on the side of the bridge. Because I live in a place called Choi Chang Va, which is across. This bridge is the Japanese Cambodian friendship bridge. Obviously, I assume the Japanese built it. But yeah, how's it, Erica? How you keeping? Yeah, and then over there, if you take a look, that is Phnom Penh. Here on this side over here, there's that building we rode past now, the Vatinak building. There, that one is. I don't know what this one in the crown is. We're still trying to find out. This isn't the Mekong Tonle Sap, because the Mekong goes around this way and Tonle Sap this way, and Choi Chang Va, where I stay, this area over here, except I stay to the left of the bridge, is in between them. So Tonle Sap and the Mekong over that way, we go over there. So yes, I actually stay towards this way over there. There's Dinosaur Land, and there's yeah, we got ambulances too. And this bridge is also known for like Heartbreak Bridge, not Heartbreak Ridge, because there's quite a few people. Every now and again, somebody's jumped off there and committed suicide. How do you do that? I don't know, but most of them can't swim either. So yeah. Yeah, we were saying Debbie, yes. You know what? If you find the right places, you won't find the litter. If you do find the right places, you will. Thank you for popping in. Take care. Cheers. If you do find if you do find the right places, you will find litter. The other places, no litter. It also has its problems. But I choose to see differently. If you see what I see on this video, check it. This is going into a circle. Oh my Lord. This is going into a circle. This is, oh my goodness me. That's Lucky Supermarket. We often do some shopping there, although there's an Aeon Max closer to us, which will pass by now. But this is our, it's just like hoot hoot. I'm going out now. I'm coming in. We'll just cross across lanes there. Okay, you're all going out there. We're coming in there. And this is how you just slide in and slide out. Okay, we're coming out here. We're coming in. Are we going to wait for the car? Okay, the car's pushing his way in. He'll push there. We'll push next. Yeah, there we go. The rest will wait there. And then you just push your way out of the circle. That's it. No, we don't have earthquakes here, Piana. There's not huge skyscrapers. It is a third world country. It's emerging really, really well at the moment. If I see what pictures of what it has been to what it was. But no, we don't even really have the tornadoes and things like that hits Vietnam and Thailand. We usually just get the rain off spin from that. So we don't end up having to sort of bolt down windows and things to that effect. Very, very nice. Everything happens around us, but not to us. Yeah, insane driving tactics. And that was actually quite a good one. I was a little disappointed that I didn't get to. Yeah, slipstream traffic like you'll not believe, Enda. Yeah. I was disappointed. There's a bed shop. Wow. There we go. I think there should be a baby shop, or did we pass the baby shop already? There we go. Baby shop's very popular, yeah. Very, very popular, yeah. People seem to have babies. more than no, mind you, no one can beat South African ladies. Then there's a little supermarket place and everything over here, but this is my beret. This is the gated area that I stay in, called Supay Beret Supik Mongol. Very bad. What's the names? Speed bumps. There's your massage area over there. If you want to feel like going to a massage, they're open, and you'll see these are signs for New York chicken just down here. Is a New York chicken takeaway. I can highly recommend if you're ever in Phnom Penh to order some New York chicken. Very, very nice. And yeah, these are sort of side of houses. These are pretty big houses when you come in, sort of like mansion-like, because this one is a wood house. This is a wooden house. And I actually thought, first things first, I told people, no, these are apartments. It's a couple of apartments. But this is one house, one big wooden house. But swing there, yeah. That means turn left. That is one big wooden house. So when you got the money, you can actually almost peg yourself. And then there's little shops in the beret. That's why I say there's your little shop over there. People have like sort of taken the one room of their house or the pavement area and built it into a little shop area. These are all the different little houses. Some people have bought two houses and made them into one.
Lily's shop?
Yeah, Lily, we often come here. There's their shop. Obviously, at the back is their house. And we get our water. There's cans of water over there as well. And you can practically buy anything there. It's just like a little cafe. And then this is your little grocery store. And then there's houses, yeah. As you can see, houses to rent, houses people living in. There's not really garages. You can pull your car into there, but then you're pulling your car into your garden area. So most of the cars actually stand in the road. And nobody breaks the windows, by the way. That's the great part about it. Nobody breaks the car's windows. Where's my mouse? Oh, yeah. Here we go. As you see, these are all houses. They're cluster homes, basically. You'll get to see mine now. Yeah. You know, Debbie, it's what you look at, you know, and my wife and I, when we got here, you find people like, no, this is terrible, or whatever. Those people clean the streets all the time for us, those ladies. And we've just embraced what is beautiful about the basics, the simplicity, everything there. Yes, more houses over here. The one next to us is unfortunately being built or rebuilt or something like that. They're taking years to do it because they sort of build and they have money. And then you'll see, we've even got washing, but it's not my washing. It's actually the lady who stays. This is my house over here with the black gates.
Yeah,
There we go. I don't go into it. We'll go through the house. I don't know if I did do a trip with you. There we are, F21. And there are my kitties.
Hello.
Okay, they're not usually allowed outside, but there is somebody there. If we're not there, they get locked in the house, but there is somebody there, as you can see. And we don't have washing lines. We actually have sort of washing stands, as you'll see. The lady that stays with us was doing washing, and there's her stands over there. But there my little children are. And obviously, they're very, very happy to see us.
Hello, Papa.
But yeah, that's about our garden area. We do have garden chairs. You just can't see it behind she just pushes the washing out there. That's our room up there. Very massive room. All of them got air cons in, everything like that. Has to be here. And that's our street. And that was your tuk-tuk rides and different tuk-tuks and that. Let's do the Olympic escalator. Quickly, it's not really very long. That is the escalator. Those are the floors. It doesn't stop at one of them floors. Yeah, twee stoutgatte. You can say that again.
To the top.
And yes, Debbie, they are very, very precious to us.
Shopping center.
Now, this is the Olympia shopping center.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are little chihuahuas. Yeah. But take a look at this.
And it's going to go all the way.
It skips out all the floors. Whammo.
The top floor.
That's me doing the superhero ride to the top. I don't know, not the most flattering picture of me. Yeah, you've got to take the elevator if you want to stop on the floors. So you know what? Sometimes I just come to places like this when I want to see that. I'm not saying anything's backwards, but I'm saying sometimes it's a little bit of rurality outside, and I actually want to see that the place does have first world areas in it as well. Try running up that Ricky style. Dude, do I look like someone who runs up any style, bro? Yeah, we still wear masks in the shops and shopping centers and things like that. They are a little concerned about it. You'll see when I'm in a tuk-tuk, it doesn't matter. It's very, very slowly just wearing itself off. When we're walking in the street and that, but being in a shopping center, I don't know if I'm allowed to take films, so I wasn't actually going to attract more attention with not having masks on. Yeah, there we go. It stops on the 5th floor. There's all the floors that's going on. Yeah. Check at that escalator. Check right all the way down there, bro. Oops. Rocky style. I couldn't even run up. Check there. You can't see the bottom. The cup's too strong, or the tea's too strong. What was that tea still? Pitco. There we go. All the way from the top.
Missing all the floors.
And I mean, why? Why? Why do you not stop these things on the different floor? Why do you make one big one? I don't know. But we rode to the top. I think this one, yeah. We rode to the top so that Devon and I could play this. There we are, having a virtual reality game. You would be sick, you hate heights. And this will be my last before I say goodbye. So then I've done the escalator, I've done the tuk-tuk ride. You've seen some streets. We've spoken about the Queen. There is DVD busy finding zombies because these zombies come out running to you all over the place. There I am. And then there's one place, I think I ran out of bullets, so I tried to hit him with a gun.
Very funny.
But there we are. We're shooting. And we tip the gun down because that's how you reload it. We will be returning. There are 2 other VR things, but I suppose they put the cage there so you don't run out all over the place and start smashing things. It's so cool because you can actually turn to the other person. You can see the other person. Well, the first thing when we went in, I saw DVD, and it's like started shooting him, and he's like, "No, it's me. We need to shoot the zombies, not humans." But you look like an absolute wally. Bananaing this thing around. Let's skip it a bit there. I think we ran into each other at one stage as well. And these things come out at different... And they're close by to you. And of course you can hear it because you got earphones on. It's... Unfortunately, I was hoping that you could see on the outside what the people are seeing on the inside, but you couldn't. It was just the ad on the TV there. It would have been really, really cool if you could see on the outside what the person on the inside was seeing. Yeah, and then I'll show you. There's a little girl and a little guy, and I actually quite like they played after us. But you'll actually see how she gets a fright now because something ends up right in front of her, which happens. You sometimes suddenly turn around, there's this thing smack bang in front of your face. Yeah, just take a look. Yeah. There. This little girl and this little boy are playing. A lot of fun. What can I say? We've had a bit of a weekend. Sophia's birthday. I don't know if you want to see Sophia. Ooh, don't delete. You guys all know Sophia. That's DVD's girlfriend, fiance, boss to be. We went to a lovely place. There's DVD and Sophia. We'll get her on sometime as well to chat with us. DVD laid into the cake. We went to this lovely place there. Oh, look at my beautiful wife. And Ilandi and Sophia. Oh. We went to a Sky Bar first, and I had a bottle of wine there. So I'm telling you, when I got down here, it was like, I'm only having cappuccino, thank you. And today I paid for it. But what a lovely place. If you take a look at the back, you'll see that, I'll show it just now probably. You'll see that they just have wood fires for pizzas. It was, and you can't really see, but if you look behind Ina there, it looks out over the river and everything. There's people sitting outside. It was just too damn hot to sit outside. There we go. I shared without sound, I suppose, so you're not going to hear. There's why we went to Olympia Mall and up 500 floors with the escalator. There. So DVD, Noel Niels, we'll get him on sometime as well. Those are basically the six of us. You see there's the wood fires. They have those. That's how they make their pizzas. Absolutely awesome pizzas. 4P's Pizza. And I can highly recommend the place. It is not that expensive. They make a magnificent cheese board. Here we go. A magnificent cheese board. So, yeah. Happy birthday to Sophia. Thank you very much, Cameron. Yeah, I think you've met her on there. All my buddies over there are expat South Africans, excepting for Sophia, who is my Cambodian daughter. She calls me her daddy, and we did take a daddy and daughter photo at the graduation. I don't know if I got the daddy, but I did have a photo, except for my stupid boss who came and jumped in front of me at the graduation. I said, I want all the ladies, thank you. So I got all the ladies in their traditional dress. There's Sophia right in front of me, my little daughter, there, right by me there. And that is the deputy director, and that is my superintendent, our superintendent, Dr. Trin Sutia. There are the ladies all in their traditional dress. That was for the graduation for kindergarten and primary. As the secondary principal, I had to attend it as well. And these are kiddies, but we've got to actually probably do this for you. Stop, remove, stop sharing, share video with sound. No, go away. Right. Where is that one? What happened there now? Take a look at those little Tinker toys. Oh, jeez. They are so cute, especially when you suddenly realize that your long hair can be swung around. Now, Sophia is a very short person as it is already, and look at the little dinkies over there. They're getting ready to do their... there we go. When you realize that your long hair can actually swing around like nunchucks. They basically the grade ones this year. They came out of kindergarten 3 last year. I'll show you if you are interested and you would like to. I'll show you next week some of the graduation videos. But they are so cute, so cute. But yes, and then we had some wonderful people winning from the World Cup. It's a maths thing, very fantastic. Oh, I'm just seeing Valerie's here as well. Thank you. But yeah, instead of just talking this week, maybe we'll talk some more next week instead of just showing you. I thought I'd show you a little bit about my world again. I know it changes differently. I know I've shown you sometimes, what's the name? What's his Keslop? What does Cameron say? Smorgasbord of pizza, no pineapples. Also, exactly. Nothing. And the nice thing is, you can order two halves. So if you like this pizza and you like this pizza, you can order a half of this one and a half of this one. They bring you a whole pizza with this half and that half. Brilliant. And then a cheese board, I think it was $5.90, and you get your cheese board with blue cheese, camembert cheese, brie cheese, whatever. And I figured after a bottle of wine, cheese was really, really good. There we go. DVD says those are his students. Those are currently his students. He's the grade 1 teacher, and those are all his students currently over there. Cute but naughty from time to time, he puts it. Yeah, so those are DVD students at the moment. I get them when they get a little bit older, and they come and see me when they're in trouble. But yeah, it's lovely. So when you do what you're doing and you take a look at the big picture, it's beautiful, and that's why I don't run down anywhere else, and I don't run down any other places, and I don't say come here. But what I do say is the second chance that I've got, my wife and I that have got a second chance here at our life, it's not a first world country, it's not high tech, but it is beautiful, and it is rewarding. And we are happy, and we are so fortunate. And I think people often just don't think how fortunate we really, really are. I mean, just seeing all you guys on a Sunday night, I'm very fortunate. Just keeping you 12 minutes over from, I think you're going into load shedding already, and the Formula One is starting already, and you're still, go away. Hello, Teresa. Great to see you here as well. Anyway, wonderful, wonderful people. A wonderful, wonderful evening. As I say, next week we'll probably chat a little bit more and banter a little bit more. I thought I'd just show you a little bit of my side. I'm not the most avid film taker, so I've got to remember to take films. You guys need to remind Ina to have her remind me to take films whenever I do or see things like that. And you'll see over there, I finished my Lucky Strikes, and that's my big Lucky Strike box up there as well. I've probably got to do something about having a more sophisticated background. But at heart, I'm a lovely big gamer. So, yeah, we'll see what happens on the long run. Anyway, all you beautiful people, I cannot say thank you enough for everything you do, for just being here, for being the wonderful people you are. I do not make Pepper's Echo at all. You guys make Pepper's Echo. You make it a beautiful show. Thank you so, so very, very much for everything that you do, for being there and just motivating me and just being the good guys and the great people you are. Don't forget Ronaldo. Don't forget Chris Wyatt. Don't forget to go and subscribe to Fiona. And don't forget to go to the site. No, it's not the. Be careful. Don't type in the. I did that mistake. whitezulubook.com. And then Fiona, yes, holding thumbs for you. Can't wait for you to get your book out there. From my side, guys, I'll see you next Sunday. Thank you very much for everything. And remember, if you can't be good, at least be kind. Take care.